Now we're in the retro rewind section of this NintenDUO podcast. So, retro rewind. Last week, Remco chose Pokemon Puzzle League. Awesome game. We have been playing it today, actually. And by the way, I'm exhausted because I was working in this hotel all day long. It's a brand new hotel for me. So that's why I look a little bit like this. Anyways, so the game I chose for this week, Super Mario Sunshine! Yahoo! On the GameCube, 2002. And I want to discuss this game because I have such fond memories of this game, Super Mario Sunshine. But this game gets a lot of hate. And so that's why I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick this game. It's not that I played it a lot with Remco necessarily. Not at all.
You didn't play it and delete it. No, you didn't do that. But
and if you want to get that joke, or well, it's not a joke.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it is the harsh truth, but also, quite understandable. Because sometimes people just want to finish a game, right?
Yeah.
And I just had to wait more than a year, I wanted to continue. About Super Mario Wonder. Anyways, that's in last episode. And I feel like we're gonna have this come back a few more weeks or months even. I don't know. So Super Mario Sunshine, it's a lovely game and I feel it deserves more love. Look, so you also played Super Mario Sunshine, right? Back in the day?
Yeah,
yes.
I played it, yeah.
So me too. And so it's a single player game, as we all know. That's why we didn't play it together. But okay, Super Mario Sunshine. It's the... how do you call it? The sequel to Mario 64, right? On the Nintendo 64. I wrote down a few things about this. But the most important is the game gets a lot of hate. And only recently people realize, and maybe recently now, like, oh, it's actually not so bad. But I wanted to just dive a little bit deeper into why this game gets so much hate. Because, okay, the graphics are beautiful, personally. And what I noticed also, well, some people noticed that during this time of Super Mario Sunshine, the early 2000s, a lot of games and movies were kind of obsessed by the ocean and the beach, and you see that also, in the games that came out in this period, but also the movies. But since we're in, a video podcast about video games, we're not going to dive in the movie part. But anyways, I wrote down some of these games from that time. So, Final Fantasy X, 10, The Wind Waker, Zelda The Wind Waker, Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, which I also had on the Xbox, Sonic, Jak and Daxter, and Crash Bandicoot. Well, can you blame me? This was 25 years ago or something, ladies and gentlemen.
All good games.
And hey, he plays volleyball, so, okay. In real life,
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. And I was cheering him on. It's been a while since I cheered you on, yeah. Anyways, so Super Mario Sunshine is one of those games with beaches and water, just like in all those games in the early 2000s. And this is the most beautiful one. The water looked the most beautiful because Wind Waker is of course cel shaded, but this one, the water looked perfect. I remember like being at Isle Delfino Plaza. It really feels, like a town and.
You're on vacation. Delfino Plaza.
Yes.
All the palm trees.
Yes.
All the water.
Yes. So I liked that. But why do people necessarily hate this game? Well, Flood. So, in Super Mario Sunshine you have this backpack. His name is Flood. The backpack can talk, of course. And let me just check 1 second here in the back.
Yeah,
alrighty then.
Someone
wants to escape, and someone did escape. So, someone is Momo Sito.
Didn't like Mario Sunshine.
Yes, well, I will show him who's the boss later. So, Flood, the backpack. So, the reason why people hate Super Mario Sunshine so much, I don't know if you know this, Remco, but the reason is they thought the controls were very hard.
Yeah, but if you compare it actually with the Nintendo 64 version, the controls were better. The camera was was 20 times better.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that, because the people complained also about the camera of Super Mario Sunshine and the controls. And I played both of them recently, so like really, really, very recently. And I can tell you indeed that, what he's saying, that's the truth. 64 was way worse. And you just have to get used to those controls, because I am not that bad. Especially with this move that you pump the water down and you're just in the air, and then you're just aiming. The trick is look at the shadow. So at the floor, you see the shadow of Mario on the ground. And then when you land, you know exactly where you land by looking at the shadow. That's the trick. So a lot of people didn't get that. And I played this recently with my Turkish friend Selahattin Kilic, which is his full name. I said it also in episode 1 of this NintenDUO podcast. And he's the one who is my Mario Wonder Buddy now. So.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, so remember that name. He will. Maybe I should say his name in every episode, of the NintenDUO podcast. So let's see what happens. Yeah. So for the rest, this was also the game where Bowser Jr. made his first appearance ever. Like, what the hell? Bowser has a kid? Yeah. So, who's the wife? Who?
Yeah, who
you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
And this is very interesting. Actually, I think maybe we should make a dedicated video about this, because Bowser had sex with someone, and someone made this baby.
Yeah.
It was probably an egg, because Bowser is a dragon, right? So it's an egg.
It's an egg.
So the egg hatched and Bowser Jr. came out. But Bowser is so fixated on Princess Peach. But it's very interesting because he was really into Peach, all these years. But then, when Mario went on holiday to Delvino Plaza, somewhere right before the holiday, let's say like 9 months before, something happened, and with someone else than Peach, and Bowser Jr. was born. You understand?
Yeah.
And then immediately Mario goes on holiday, and Bowser's kid was like, okay, I'm gonna go and I'll get her for you, Daddy, or something. I forgot the storyline, but Bowser Jr. was there.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting to think, like, who is Bowser's wife? What does she look like? And he's not happy with her because he still wants Peach. Remember Odyssey?
Yeah, no, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's why so many hate for this game. Also, they don't know who the real mother is of Bowser Jr. Little joke.
We are going to make a video about this. I don't care if you want it or not. We're going to make a video about this. And maybe we should ask AI how Bowser's mother looks like. We're going to do that.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah.
First hour there, and then we're going to ask AI what
yes.
AI
a couple of ideas, yes. We're going to ask, we're going to make something else about this. But it's interesting. It's very interesting that Nintendo never showed Bowser's mother. Also not in the storyline, but then suddenly has a kid. So, okay.
Yeah, Bowser's wife indeed. Yeah, I know.
Maybe also, look, in Mario Kart, we need a lot of characters. With those 24, characters per race. So Bowser's mother could also join the cast,
Bowser Jr.'s mother, yeah. I don't want to see grandma of Bowser Jr.
Yeah. Well,
he has a mother, of course, but that's a different video, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we should make
the
a
whole
video
origin
about
story.
that.
How?
Yeah, we should make a video about it. Like, who is Bowser's mother, actually? The grandmother of Bowser Jr., because...
maybe that's why he's so mad at Mario, because maybe Mario did something to his mother. I don't know. That's pure speculation.
Okay, I don't know. What
maybe he threw a fireball and misdirected, and
I thought something else.
No.
Like making lasagna or something. Or, I know what you were thinking now, but...
No.
Anyway, so Bowser Jr., so that's why I'm saying this, because so much hate for, Mario Sunshine, but this is the first time we saw Bowser Jr. He was the main villain. Wait, let's continue here. Oh yeah, those insanely difficult levels. I don't know if you remember that, but I don't know if you remember that. The levels where, you go into a tunnel or something, and then suddenly... oh, where's my backpack? The backpack gets stolen, suddenly by Bowser Jr. or something.
Oh, yeah.
No, really, you saw that little movie scene, like Mario in just in the white, and suddenly, the backpack is gone. And then you hear this a cappella,
drums.
And then, and then you see all those blocks and everything is spinning and turning, and you just have to, you can't fall. Yes, these levels are one of the most difficult 3D Mario levels in all 3D Marios. Like, I mean it. These levels.
Was it with the blue coins also, right?
With the blue coins. And there's several of these levels, but it's so. But I love them. I mean, they could make a totally game just about it. But these levels, it's like, and then if you fall into the depths, and you just have to go into the tunnel again or something and start from the beginning.
Start from scratch.
Yes, but these levels, they're hard. They're insane. I mean it. And with Salu, I mean it. We, hours long for one level, stuff like that. For just one level or something. Yeah.
Crying for hours also.
Crying from tears, crying from hate, screaming at each other. That's friendship. That's love. That happens in friendship and love and a relationship. And if you want us to talk a little bit more about friendship, love and relationships, let us know in the comment section down below. And we might do that on another channel. So, the insanely, difficult blue levels. And, it's not like they were difficult because the camera didn't work or something. Like in Mario 64, there's some insanely difficult levels because the camera's like, just work with me. But no, this is meant to be difficult. I want to be challenged. For the rest, what I love, so besides the levels, also the windmill level. And that's the easiest one. And the spooky hotel at the beach. So with the booze and stuff. So it's been like over a decade since you played this game, right? Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. So I just want to check if you remember this level. So it was a hotel at the beach. The sun went down at some, at some moments when you jump in this level, right? There's like 6 versions when you jump in this paint splatter. So when the sun goes down, eventually, so it's all orangey outside. And you have this resort, there's a hotel, but then this paint, this monster from the sea. I mean, this monster from the sea came. This painty, poison monster from the sea. Do you remember? There came a painty monster from the sea. Poison monster, and you had to, when you killed it, it split in 2. When you killed it, it split in 2 again. Split in 2, split in 2, split in 2, and eventually you had like all those tiny monsters, but they're all over this level. It's a bit difficult to explain. Yeah. I mean, this is Momo. I mean, I'm used to Momo. This is my cat. I see this every day. So, but Remco is still, like, oh, who's that Pokemon here on the couch?
Yeah, I want to catch it.
I see this every day and night. So, it doesn't impress me anymore. Yeah. He's, he always wants attention. But anyways, this monster Remco. What do I want to say with this? Is just a very fond memory. So. Okay. Let's. I mean, do you have something to say about Super Mario Sunshine? Because I'm just here, getting a sore throat. So.
Yeah, for me, it has also been like decades or a decade since I played it. I also had fond memories of the game because I actually thought it was a good, next Mario game. So I thought it was a nice gimmick also with the water, with Flood. That was cool. Because previously Mario didn't really have like a machine or a character who was helping him really. Yeah. So that was actually quite I liked it. It was a new thing. So. And yeah, I don't know. You actually already said so much about this game. I think it's a really nice Mario actually.
I said so much indeed because I'm just like stop hating on this game. Yeah, I mean, it's a good game, and if you didn't buy it, I mean, the only bad thing about this game is that you can't buy it anymore. You can't play it unless you bought the GameCube version, which you cannot buy first hand anymore, or the Mario. What's the name? The 3D All Stars collection.
Oh yeah,
which is also not available first hand anymore. It's only second hand, and I bought both of them. Yeah. I think maybe the mic has to move a tiny bit closer to so...
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Apology accepted. Well, that's it for Super Mario Sunshine. So go ahead and play that game. Let me know in the comment section down below how you find it. Guess the game.
Guess the game. Okay, well, last week I asked Tycho to guess this game. And I gave like vague descriptions. There was a box art and also some quotes from the game. And Tycho, what did you say it was?
I am fairly convinced. I thought about it all week. That's all I thought about. Also today at work in the hotel. But I think it's gonna be, or it is, Ace Attorney. Objection. I object. It's the finger, the box art. I don't know maybe the full title of the game, but it's a Ace Attorney game. I think for the Nintendo.
Objection. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
you were right. You
my
were also
God,
saying
I'm so good.
I thought maybe it was difficult. Maybe I don't know, but he gets it. But I was like, oh my God, no, he knows it already. And I have to do some more. I wasn't gonna give him any more descriptions. Like, okay, well, this is too fast. Like, no, you're gonna ruin the whole segment. Like,
No way.
you guessed it right really fast. So, yeah, maybe it's. Yeah, maybe it's Phoenix Wright or this other game from.
No, I said.
You said like 2 titles, like
Layton, Professor Layton,
like yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and then I said this one.
I'm like, I thought, well, so easy. I was trying to get it like really cryptic, but
the finger. I mean, so it's that finger, really?
Yeah, the finger. It's from a box art. Yeah. We can now show actually the zoomed out version and show the box art entirely. But I think the finger was maybe a little bit too much. But at first I was thinking, well, I can zoom in on like a side character from Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. But it has to also be like, well, you have to also be able to guess it right. Or you have to have played it so many times to remember that actually. So I thought, well, I'm not sure if he played it that many times.
Never.
I've
never played this game. I've just read about it. I mean, I've never even seen a trailer. I mean, I've read about this game in a game magazine, The Power Limited. Hello, Samuel Hubner-Casaru. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought you didn't play. Oh, that's very nice that you guessed it.
Yeah.
Very nice. So I'm really curious to see.
So 1 point for me.
1 point. Okay. 1-0 or yeah. Well, we're just starting. So what do you have for me?
This week in Guess the Game, it was my round to find a game for Remco, and I thought, this has to be it. So let me find the hints. Round 1.
Game on.
Alrighty, so the cryptic description of this game, Remco, pay attention.
Yes.
This is not a good game to wake up with.
That's a good game to wake up with. What? So it's a bad game to wake up with. Okay. Very cryptic description. Yes.
And that is indeed the round. The cryptic description round.
Yeah. I don't know. Smash button? No. I don't know.
Alrighty. Round 2. I have a zoomed in, you can already see it right here. Alrighty. And I'm gonna show it to Remco-chan.
This.
So.
It looks familiar.
And meanwhile, Momo.
wait, hold your hand a little bit longer.
No, but it's this wet nose, and Stop it, Momo-chan.
Keep it steady, come on.
Stop it. So, have you seen enough?
I've seen enough.
Alright.
What is it? It looks familiar. Actually.
This is not a good game to wake up with.
Oh, so it's a horror game, probably. I'm guessing.
Round 3. What's the name of this round again, Remco?
Round 3 is called Who Said That?
Instead of the actual person saying this, for example, Mario and Luigi. I'm not going to say Mario and Luigi. I'm going to say Tycho and Remco. You understand?
I understand.
So Tycho says, Remco, why do you always end on top? And then Remco says, low center of gravity.
Oh, I know.
If you know what game this is, let us know in the comment section down below. Let us know in what round. If you know this, you are good. I mean it. I respect you. If you know this game, I respect you.
Yeah.
So Remco, you probably don't know the answer right now, right?
No. So you're not respecting me right now.
I mean, it depends. Maybe you're gonna guess it. You can say something to me now, and then I will not give you the answer. You will hear that next week.
I think it's a Nintendo 64 game. But
You can give the answer to me now, and you can think about it all week long, and next week I'll ask you if you still think it's the same game. So.
Well, I'm not sure what it is actually. It's so difficult, this one.
I need to hear a title, Remco. I mean, those are the rules.
I don't know, maybe Perfect Dark, because we were talking about Perfect Dark.
I started playing Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And you know what amazed me the most about this game?
No, tell me.
That it released over 2 years ago. I was like, what? I mean, because when I bought this game, almost day one when it came out, And that's just very stupid, because now it's €20. And I didn't play this game for over 2 years. It's like, because, that's stupid.
Oh.
Like, that's stupid. That's just not smart. It's just not a smart thing to do. I was so eager to play this game. And then I didn't play it for over 2 years. What the hell?
What were you doing?
No, that's what I was thinking. Like, what was I doing? Look, don't say a word now. But when this game came out? This game came out in September 2023. So, we will talk about this later off podcast. I'm going to remind Remco of something, so don't say a word. Anyways, this game came out in September or something, 2023. I was like, what? And I didn't play it, because I love Mario plus Rabbids. I'm telling you, this is one of the best. It's so good. Mario plus Rabbids, the original one, is so good. So I started playing Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And then I remember because I had seen the trailers and stuff, and I was so hyped for this game. Because I also bought the DLC for Mario plus Rabbids, and I was really hyped for this game. But in Mario plus Rabbids, you have played it a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes. I remember
the game. Yeah.
Just the original one, right? Not Sparks of Hope.
No, the original one.
Yeah. So in the original one, there's this grid, like you have a grid, and you can move on that grid, But in the new Sparks of Hope, it's just, there's a circle, and you can move anywhere you want. Still, you can move behind obstacles and stuff, and you have rounds, but you can move anywhere you want. So that's very different, actually. And still, I can move behind the couch and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'll be honest, I didn't play it for many, many hours, because it was just a few hours this week. 2 evenings, and I started this new hotel and stuff. So, come on, cut me a slack. Anyways, I realized immediately, like, oh wow, but this game. Oh, the camera stopped filming, I think, Remco. There's camera, right?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna fix that camera right now and be back in a second. So much trouble. All these cameras, to keep them focused, to keep them on. We're filming with a Sony, a Canon, an iPhone 14, an iPhone 15.
Yeah.
We have these little tablets here. The monitor now is not working well, so I see. We have a laptop, we have a PC, we have 2 microphones. We have soft boxes, multiple. We have neon lights and 2 cats that try to disturb this piece. You can. So, I was talking about Mario plus Rabbids. No, I was not talking about. Yeah, I was. I was talking about Mario plus Rabbids. Indeed.
Yeah.
I've been playing that game. Blah 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 blah. And go ahead and play that game. That's. I think that's where I left.
Yeah. You wanted people to play this game.
Go ahead and play that game. The first one, and so the second one I played a little bit more, but that's what I've been playing. Nothing much to say about it, except, why do I have to go through this tutorial thing for almost 2 hours? Like, okay, I just want to play this game, and then it was like the end of the evening. So, okay, now, the next time I'm gonna play it, I can actually play it, because it just kept on going, like, okay. Yes, I know, I played the first game. Yes, I know, I played the first game. Yeah, blah, 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 skip. So, and they have voice acting now, because I don't remember that in the first Mario plus Rabbids, that Rabbit Peach was saying things, actually saying things, not just but really sentences now, and also Rabbit Luigi. So that's new.
Oh.
And well, that's it. For the rest, I didn't play anything. So yeah, only. Oh no, wait. I played Dr. Mario on the Nintendo 64. So okay, I like Dr. Mario, as a person, and also in Smash Bros. But his game sucks. That's my opinion. I mean, the music is nice, but this game is... I mean, do you know this game, Dr. Mario?
I remember it from a long time ago, but I don't know. I know it wasn't a fun game, so...
But do you remember, like, how this works, the mechanics of this puzzle game?
No, but I
do you
thought
remember?
It was like a little bit more like Tetris or something. It's been so long, actually.
Yeah, but you say that every puzzle game is like Tetris, I think. Because you said also that Pokemon Puzzle League is like Tetris, which is...
Everything is Tetris.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that's in common is that it's both a puzzle game. So, I think maybe one of these days, or somewhere this year, we just need to play a little bit Dr. Mario / Puzzle League / maybe other puzzle games. Like, let's make a puzzle midday live here on this YouTube channel. Like, just puzzling, Yeah. Let's get puzzled.
We have the capture card, so we can capture all these beautiful moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, well, beautiful. I mean, this and this is Dr. Mario 64, so, I don't know what I expected, but it's like I'm playing Dr. Mario on the Game Boy, They could have made it a little bit nicer. But the best thing about the Dr. Mario game, is the music. Do you know the song?
Oh, can you sing it a little bit?
Okay. And you know this game, of course, because of Smash Bros.
Yeah.
So next time, Remco-chan.
Okay, sorry, audience, that was my mistake. But moving on, my game that I played this week was actually I downloaded Pokemon TCG, so the Pokemon card game. So I'm continuing with the Pokemon theme because last week I was playing Pokemon Unite. This week I was playing more Pokemon the card game. We also used to play it when we were a little bit smaller.
Yes. Okay, so the physical Pokemon card game, yes, I used to play that. Also, I had the Game Boy game, the black and white Game Boy game.
I remember, yes.
Yes, I had that.
It was so awesome. You couldn't see anything on it, I think.
Yeah, but back then it was, pretty cool.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I mean it seriously. I also remember with those physical Pokemon cards that there was someone, this annoying kid that stole my Zapdos card. Do you remember?
It wasn't me.
No, you don't remember this?
I didn't see it for the audience. I didn't do that, but I remember it vaguely.
Vaguely?
I know it was all scratched up, that card.
There was a person, I will not name this person Bert Hulsebos, and he stole my Zapdos card, and I am still angry because he stole my Zapdos, and it was not just a regular Zapdos, no. This was limited, with glitters and everything. It was the most holy card I owned at that point, It was really worth big bucks. Like 40 gulden or something.
Was it Ultra Hall or Secret Hall? I don't know.
Well, in the time that I was into Pokemon, Ultra and stuff, it didn't exist yet. It was just regular, shiny Zapdos card.
Yeah.
I don't know about Ultra things from Megatron.
I forgot about this, actually.
And the thing is that he, Bert Hulsebos, that's his name, but let's forget about that. But I mean, seriously, this is it's unforgivable because he pretended that it was his card also, and that's why he scratched it. So no, this is my Zapdos. Look, my Zapdos is all scratched. But we all knew, me and all the kids, in the playground, Danny, Patrick. If you're watching Danny and Patrick, let me know in the comment section down below. Everyone knew, no, Bert, you're unfair. This is Tycho's Zapdos, and I was very proud of my Zapdos. And I am too naive, trusting people, this and that. And, take a look at my Pokemon cards and, suddenly my Zapdos is missing. So, maybe this is also one of the reasons that I didn't play Pokemon since,
it's traumatized.
I mean, kind of, I am.
Yeah.
Because
and that's why I have to play the Pokemon card game online. So that's never going to happen anymore. No more unfair things.
He can still steal my phone. I mean, if I'm gonna play it on my phone, he can steal my phone. I see him do it. You know, I see him do it. It's not your iPhone. Look, this iPhone is all bashed up. No. Don't you remember this story? Because it was really a big thing. Like, you know, all the kids from the neighborhood, everyone came. Yeah, Lindsay was there, Tara. Like, everyone. And also his whole family came, you know, threatening me, you know, like
it was like a real Pokemon battle. On the streets.
I mean it. His whole family, everyone came.
Yeah, I remember. It was crazy.
We were against the wall, you know, like, whoa, you know, what's happening? Because we were little kids, you know, okay.
People throwing Pokeballs on it.
Oh, but this was insane.
No, but
and it's funny that you totally forgot this, because this is my most fond memory of playing Pokemon, you know.
Now I understand why you're not playing the Pokemon games.
And shortly after that, I threw all my Pokemon cards from the first floor. I threw it all. So in the Netherlands, the first floor is the second floor. And I threw it all down, you know, over the balcony. I said to all the children, you know, have it all. And away were all my Pokemon cards. That's what happened, you know, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said goodbye to all your Pokemon.
Yeah, and I made all the kids happy. Because, you know, the Zapdos thing really, it hurts, man. So, you know what that you now bring this up right here in this podcast, Remco, that's a little bit, you know, harsh. But
you brought it up. I was just talking about the
TGC.
Card game.
Yeah, but you said...
online TGC.
Let's play it, T. You know, we used to play. That's what it is. You said that we used to play it.
It's the Tigo card game. Pokemon Tigo card game.
You said we used to play it. So I'm thinking like, indeed, we did used to play it. And then, you know, I'm thinking about Bert Hulsebos. That beep, beep. Okay.
I'm sorry to bring up those memories.
Yeah. But, you know, it's not nice that I say this name, so I don't apologize for that. Honestly, I will not play this. I'm not going to play the card game. It's on your phone?
Yeah, it's on my phone, yeah.
You want to say more about this game, by the way? Because we're just talking about my traumatized memory, but...
it's a fun game. I actually, when I downloaded it, I saw somebody on the bus also playing this Pokemon TCG card game. Like, oh, lots of people are playing it, because it's quite popular, actually, next to Pokemon Go.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite popular. And also on Pokemon Presents, they're going to talk about more about the card game also. And updates, and maybe new Pokemons, because new game, new Pokemon. But it's just a card. Yeah, it's the tutorial doesn't take that long. Yeah, and it's a fun game to play. I still have to build my deck. I was mostly busy with building my deck. I now have like a basic fire type deck with Charmanders and Growlithe. And
how many hours did it take?
Building the deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a few hours, I think. Yeah.
You see, so that's the same with Sparks of Hope. Like, this wolf, you know, I just want to get in the game.
But you have to buy the cards also. You have to buy these packages, and you open the package.
Oh.
But you have to play it more. You get more points. With more
money?
Points, and you can also do that thing. But you have to collect points, and with these points you can buy it, or you can use real money. But with real money, I would actually buy the real cards, actually.
Yeah. So no, I'm not gonna play this game.
Okay,
no. But you know what? This makes me think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, we also, I mean, that's what we actually used to play.
Yeah.
We actually used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Way more than, I mean, Pokemon. We maybe played it once or twice, or I don't know. But Yu-Gi-Oh! No, but really Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Magic the Gathering, not really.
No,
we really
more
played
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. I hope they're gonna release another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, but maybe.
Yeah, but you know what it is, Remco? If we're gonna get into Yu-Gi-Oh, we're gonna spend some big money. You know that.
Yeah, it's not gonna be cheap.
I mean, we bought boxes. We ordered boxes from the US. You know.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, there's new cards. You know, let's buy boxes from the US with all those packages, and you know, make decks. Yeah. And so that's the kind of person I am. If I'm gonna play a card game, any card game, because actually, you know, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
What I would like very much, you know, I would really, it would really make me happy. Now I'm gonna be honest, Remco, because look, we're in this podcast and it's just you and me, and no one is watching. And if you are watching this, please comment down below. Write down. Buster Blader is the best Yu-Gi-Oh card ever. Then, I know that you've made it till this point in the video. Buster Blader. He's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. If you write that, you show that you truly, you're one of the, the few ones that made it here at this point in the video podcast.
Yeah, and in the next video, we're also going to comment about that.
I have no idea what he's talking about, but okay, sure.
What if people are going to comment in our video? We're going to talk about the comments also.
Oh, well, I think probably no one is going to be commenting this week, but if that happens, but maybe in a few months someone will see this. I think maybe in a few months or years, someone will maybe see this and will comment down below. Yeah, Buster Blader. 3 years later. yeah, whatever, Tycho, Buster Blader. Yeah. Suck my Buster Blader. Yeah, whatever. But I was going to say something else.
Oh, well, say it then.
Because I was not going to talk about Buster Blader. There's something that it will really make me happy. Remember, I was going to say this. I was building up. Like, Remco, there's something that will really make me happy. I'm going to say this now. You have no idea what I'm going to say, but look, I mean it.
No clue.
Look, we know each other since the age of, I don't know, like 8, 9, something like that,
Yeah.
Like, you have maybe one person who apparently is your friend, so okay, sure, I thought it was his brother's friend, but whatever, Apparently you know him a little bit longer, but we know each other for a long time, so I'm going to be very honest to you right now, yeah? I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay?
Yeah, be on.
There's something that would make me very happy if we would maybe in the near future do that, you and me, in the near future. So, I mean, like, within a year or something, I don't know. Like, it depends a little bit, but yeah, like, it would be, like, eventually, if we get to this point, that you and me maybe, it doesn't have to be within a year, but, would be cool, a year, 1.5, if we start playing the One Piece trading card game.
Oh.
It means buying packages, it means spending money.
Oh, that's cool.
It means getting invested and, it means ordering boxes and, but building decks and, really get into it, because that would make me very happy. You think about this, Remco, but it would make me, I mean, I would be, thrilled. I mean it. Thrilled! Now I mean it.
Okay,
I mean,
very
nice. So, I have to be honest. So
okay.
it has nothing to do with Nintendo.
No,
but I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, you're
It's cool. It's cool.
One Piece is this anime, and you have this One Piece shirt even, and One Piece this and that. I don't know.
Yeah, I have lots of One Piece things.
Yeah.
I even have a few of those One Piece cards I bought in Japan. So.
Watashi mo, Remco-chan. I bought them in Vienna.
Wakarimasen.
Well, Vienna is this city somewhere in Austria. They speak German over there, which is, well. Yeah. Anyways, one of my buddies, Jasper, is living there, so that's why I went there. Upcoming hype. Well, just like last week, I'm just hyped to play Mario Kart 9 and between brackets GTA 6. Maybe on Nintendo Switch 2. Well, I'm gonna go for the PS5 version, but okay. And Remco, you?
For me, also Mario Kart or Mario Kart X. I think it's gonna call it X, but okay.
Oh,
maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be X and
X to the Z.
X to the Z.
All right.
And speaking of Z, also Pokemon ZA. I'm very
that's good.
Very hyped to
that's
see
good.
that game on Pokemon Presents on the Pokemon Day this month. So, yeah.
Yeah, to see that game. Okay.
Really hyped. Yeah, we only see like a small trailer of the city and like, okay, well, yeah, we know it's Luna City, but I want to see more.
This was more than a year ago. I saw people talk more than a year ago, this trailer, apparently, because I heard it from other people just...
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, so waiting more than a year, so give us some more things. So in-game mechanics, what's gonna happen, what's gonna be new. Is it for the Switch 1? Over the Switch 2? Please let us know. And also, please comment in the comments below what you're going to think about this game. Is it going to be for the Switch 1, for the Switch 2? It's going to be a launch game for the Switch 2? Who knows?
Yeah, and you think it's going to be a launch game for the Switch
Yeah.
2?
I think so.
It's going to be on the Switch 1, right? Like a hybrid.
Yeah, it might be also a hybrid, I think, because the game is already, they were talking about it almost now more than a year also already, so yeah, why not release it on both consoles? Why not?
For sure, they're going to release it on the Switch 1, because they already said it's going to be on the Switch 1. So the question is it also going to be on 2? Well, and I think it's obviously also going to be on 2. Unless... Well, it's like, you can use your Switch 1 game on Switch 2, but it would be very strange. Like, why is there not a special upgraded version of this game in the Switch 2? So, and as I remember, you think it's going to be a launch game for the Switch 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I think it's going to be a launch game, because it has been so long since they released the previous game. So this is a sequel to Legends Arceus. So I think it's going to be also a launch game. So why not? Because also in one of the leaks of the Terra leak, they were saying they were talking about the successor of the Switch 1. In those leaks, they were telling it's gonna be released for the Switch 2. Well, that's the successor, so that's why I think it's gonna be for the Switch 2, also as a launch game. But maybe Switch 1 and 2, or Switch 1 and then it's backwards compatible for the Switch 2. Why not? That's the easier option, but...
Yeah, well, it's 100% it's gonna be on the Switch 1 for sure. And so in this scenario it would be a hybrid game, because it's if it's a launch game for the Switch 2, so it's on both systems. But now comes my question for you, my man. What is the difference between the Switch 1 version of this game and the Switch 2 version? Because there should be a difference, besides just graphical, or is it just graphics?
Yeah, that's a
What's
difficult
the
one.
difference?
Yeah, graphics. Yeah,
but besides
maybe
that,
the game mechanics, but I don't know.
Really?
I don't know actually.
Okay.
For me, I was thinking, well, they're gonna release on Switch 2 and gonna use it for that console, but yeah, for the Switch 1, it didn't also really use like specific mechanics from the Switch 1 actually to play the game.
No.
So it doesn't really make sense to make it a totally something different for the Switch 2 and for the Switch 1. I don't think there's gonna be a difference, but
they could maybe make DLC for the Switch 2 version, which is not on the Switch 1 version, but that would be a little bit nasty.
yeah.
Maybe some special Pokemon that's only on the Switch 2, and then you can...
Yeah, to lure those people in. Yeah.
Or maybe some areas in the game like that are not in the Switch 1 version, and then they are in the Switch 2 version.
Yeah, but that also would be a little bit nasty, right? Like, you have to buy the Switch 2 to get the new areas, but then also it's better to buy the Switch 2 version with the DLC from the Switch. Why would you buy it for the Switch 1? Yeah.
Okay, so you will buy it for the Switch 1 because you don't have a Switch 2 yet. And you will buy it for the Switch 2, which is probably going to be €10 more than the Switch 1 version. Yeah, this is a difficult topic. Okay, but look. Breath of the Wild. It came out on the Wii U and on the Switch simultaneously. What was the difference? Well, it just ran better on the Switch. But there was someone, there are some people that still bought it for the Wii U.
Yeah.
So, and what was the difference? Yeah, the graphics of the Switch were better, but I think maybe you're right that in-game there was no difference. But did Breath of the Wild get the DLC? No, I don't think so.
No.
On the Wii U, I mean.
No.
So this could be the case for this Pokemon game, because they did it with Pokemon. They did it with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, so they're maybe gonna do it with Pokemon also.
Yeah, why wouldn't they, right? Make DLC. Because in Breath of the Wild, suddenly, you could ride your motorcycle and stuff like that. But those poor Wii U users didn't have that. I was riding my motorbike. I don't know about you. Wow. Wii U. Yeah.
Very clever. Yeah.
Clever boy, Brett. Because of the metric system. If you know from what movie that is, well, I think we ask a little bit too much. Comment down below. But yeah, we just want... no one commented yet on any of our videos. So, please.
Please comment.
From what movie is that, Clever boy, Brett? Because of the metric system.
Is it from...
Oh, okay. What did you say? Can you speak in the mic a little bit louder?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
Fiction.
Very good.
Yes. But yeah, we want to hear more about you clever boys also. Not only in the comments, but I think also in our mailbag. We want also some mails with questions and your thoughts about our podcast or specific parts in your video. Please let us know.
Our haircuts, I mean, do we need to change something up?
Those kind of things, yeah.
Yeah, tell us everything.
Everything, just...
and also about the cats maybe, are they a little bit too annoying? I mean, now it's good, they're finally gone, but there was some point in this video that I felt like, okay, just leave me alone.
Yeah, they really wanted to be in the video. Like, do you guys want the cats in the video or you?
Because we can take care of it,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up, and with this thing, I mean obviously this podcast. So the final thoughts, Remco. Do you have any final thoughts about everything we discussed?
Yeah, I'm really curious what we can expect from the Nintendo Direct on the April 2nd, and also Pokemon Day is coming, the 27th of February, or February 27th. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna tell us about the new Pokemon, and yeah, that's it for me actually. Those are the main things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, for me, of course, the Direct, yes. I'm also, fingers crossed for Sakurai. Please, Sakurai, are you doing something awesome? Because, and this One Piece trading card game, Remco, please, are we going to start some, but okay, for the rest, I would love this support from the third party. So if this all turns out to be true, that the Switch is gonna be like the N64 kind of again, it's getting the support from everyone. Or actually the SNES, because in this N64 already went kind of down, a little bit. That's the start when the PlayStation came, and then But now with Microsoft, Take-Two, EA, I mean, all those third parties are now, realizing or something like, Nintendo's not just for little kids anymore. Yeah. So I'm pretty hyped. And for the upcoming week, do you think? I mean, is there going to be any news or something? What do you think? What do you think?
I think news about Pokemon that
this week,
of course. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because it's February 27th, right?
Yeah,
so
if you blink your eyes, it's going to be February 27th already. So yeah. It's going really fast, and I think they're gonna tell us more. Also, what you were saying, also about the third-party games, they're gonna be more concrete about which games they want to release on the Switch too. And I think also they're
this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of third-party developers already talking.
Yeah, but I mean before the Direct, right? Because
before the Direct, of course, yeah.
Because Nintendo is gagging them, and they're not allowed to say a word. You understand?
Yeah.
So do you think that this week? I mean, they're not gonna say it. Maybe
but maybe rumors, or maybe gonna hint. Give us a little hint.
Yeah. Okay. So, any developers that you're, looking forward to besides GTA 6?
Yeah, the Perfect Dark.
That's not a developer, I know, but Perfect Dark, yeah.
That were really cool.
Yeah, but besides that, like any other, like I don't know.
Like Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft, of course, but nothing else.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll come up.
I mean, Age of Empires 2, but that's of course very old school. It would
very
be great
school.
to play with the mouse function, though.
Yeah, maybe tell us more about this mouse function, because also in the patterns they showed us how the mouse really works.
Oh, good work.
So
can I say one last thing? I know we're at the end of this part, but there were also some other patterns, released. Okay, so the Pro Controller might be able to split up in two. I don't know if you heard about this.
Yeah, I heard the rumors that
Pro Controller split up, and then you can use that as a mouse as well, but then it's a Pro Controller, and then click, put it together. There was some patent about that, and also with this mouse function indeed, like one of them you will use as a mouse, and then the other one is in your hand like this. So, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that. And if you're left-handed, you will do it like that. So, okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. And I don't understand why is it now becoming public, actually. But maybe that's for another podcast or something. I don't
Maybe for another podcast.
Like,
There are
like-
specific reasons
Yeah.
why they could only see it right now in January. Because you have to, like a certain period, it has to pass.
And the period of this podcast has passed right now, I feel.
I think so too, Tycho. And
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for this talk. I mean...
thank you. And you gave me some nice updates I didn't know. And
Really?
Yeah.
About what?
Yeah. Perfect Dark.
Oh, those. I thought you were talking about maybe the One Piece, like...
Oh, but
I
that's
really
not really... The Nintendo update, I didn't know that. And also the Pokemon thing, I forgot about it. But that's not really a nice update. But... But I will not bring it up anymore, by the way.
Mean, don't bring up his name, That's the last thing I want.
Voldemort.
Yeah. Zapdos.
Oh, yeah.
You know what would be nice?
No.
Maybe you can find a Zapdos card for me, somewhere.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
scratch it up for you.
Scratch it up! Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Press that like button down below, and see you in the next episode.